Top lessons learned from Warren Buffett that can be applied to property investment. Hi, I'm Jaco Grobbelaar, the founder and managing director of Prosperity Enterprises. Today we are looking at investment lessons learned from Mr. Buffett. Even at the age of over 90, he's still one of the greatest investors alive. By making great investments over his lifetime, he created a snowball that has become unstoppable. So here is his first quote. We simply attempt to be fearful when others are greedy and greedy when others are fearful. So often in property investment, we look at what everybody else is doing and we look at whether property is the flavor of the month or whether you should be buying whilst everybody else is buying. But often it's that contrarian investment approach when you do the opposite of what everybody's doing, when you have the best returns. That means investing in property when a lot of other people are scared or fearful to invest in property. That means acquiring property when everybody else is selling property, and also selling when everyone else is buying. So as a property investor, you need to be brave and you need to make the unpopular decisions, do the things that other people are scared of doing right now. And that is to buy investment property whilst many other people are cautious to invest in property. Here's another quote from Warren Buffett. It's not necessary to do extraordinary things to achieve extraordinary results. He doesn't look for 7-foot bars to jump over. He looks for 1-foot bars to step over. Often it's not the most difficult investment approach that's going to get you the best result. Sometimes it's doing the simple things very well that can create great wealth for you. And that is how it is with property investment as well. It's not about doing something exceptional that's completely different from what everybody else is doing. It's from doing the straightforward things very well on a consistent basis. You can follow a basic approach in property investment that is very straightforward, but that can deliver exceptional results for you if you do that well over time. I love this quote. Only when the tide goes out do you know who has been swimming naked. So you want to make sure that you are covered for when the tide goes out. What does that mean? That means you are prepared for the unexpected. You have got reserves in place when other people don't have reserves in place. In property investment, it's crucial for you to have reserves in place. So you want to make sure that you have at least 10% to 15% of the market value of your properties available in cash. You can keep that in your access bonds to save the interest on that capital. But make sure that you've got those reserves available for emergencies. You don't know what is going to happen tomorrow. You don't know when the tide may go out, and when it does, you don't want to be caught swimming naked. Forecasts usually tell you more about the forecaster than the forecast. Often the information that is being fed to us is very deliberately being fed to us, and it's not necessarily for our best benefit. Often the forecast tells us more about the forecaster than about the forecast itself. So don't believe everything that you hear. Do some research for yourself. Find those facts that are accurate for yourself. And this is one of my favorites. Price is what you pay, value is what you get. Make sure that when you buy property, that you buy it at the right price. When you acquire property, you want to make sure that you acquire it below market value and that you get more value than what you are paying for. Have you ever read a book that changed your entire life? I recently read Warren Buffett's biography, Snowball, Warren Buffett and the Business of Life. And it is a book that truly inspired me. One thing that he puts a lot of emphasis on is not to undermine independent thinking. You are neither right nor wrong because people agree with you. You're right because your facts and reasoning are right. In the end, that's what counts, Buffett states in his book. This is something that I'm applying to my property portfolio. There are a lot of opinions out there, but I've decided to start looking at the facts. Success is like a snowball. and people's opinions are the debris on the mountain that only serves to slow the snowball down. Facts allow you to grow your snowball and pick up momentum. I often tell those around me that I am where I am in life because of who I am. Warren Buffett put it so beautifully in his book. You've got to be the kind of person that snow wants to attach itself to. You've got to be your own wet snow in effect. You'd better be picking up snow as you go along because you're not going to be getting back to the top of the hill again. That's the way life works. If you like this content and you would like to receive more of it, remember to like and subscribe. Thank you.